Oh, he's a Chozo statue.
One Metroid fan out there that knows what that is.
You know what a
Two
Chozo
Metroid
statue is.
fans
I know.
stand in, ripping off my jacket to reveal the Samus t-shirt.
To reveal my Screw Attacks t-shirt.
Two Metroid fans out there.
Here's the history of Alucard, because I found the account. One of these days, he's just gonna unfollow. He's gonna be like, I've had enough of you guys. I'm
No,
sick
not
of
us.
this. Not us.
Not if we literally played like this entire series for him, and we got rid of him for Grant. We got rid of Grant McNasty for him, dude. Grant Dynasty, my boy, Grant Dynasty.
So-
he's gone.
I don't know if this is appropriate. I mean, I don't want to pry, but...
I don't think this is appropriate.
Go
No,
on.
it's so you missed the conversation, but we basically talked about like, man, if it wasn't for some like rando, you wouldn't be playing this game. And I'm like, yeah, I really wouldn't. And then I was like, oh, I remember kind of this, but I don't really. And I was like, you know what? Let me look up the account to be accurate. Oh, actually, Pro, you might have to do it after all because my bird's flying. I have to put her outside. Please talk
This
about.
is
Please talk about the life and times of Alucard. I'll be back.
while you don't see my struggles.
Yes, yes.
I mean, I don't even know what to talk about. Like, Chris has more to you than I do. I just saw that,
Dude,
like,
I
Alucard...
don't even know who Alucard is, bro. That's the thing.
Alucard is literally Dracula backwards. I don't... I know exactly who Dracula
really?
is.
That's
Dracula
crazy.
forwards is.
I know exactly who Dracula Forward is. I know that guy. I know Dracula.
And what else? Like,
Balls, dude. Okay, yeah.
he just kept talking to Chris
Yeah.
on the most random of stuff.
I don't have any hearts. What the hell was that? Was she
I
murdered?
don't know. She's still fine. Kept talking to Chris. Said that Chris was like his only friend. Chris and the Smash Gang had to step in, you know, for an intervention.
Hi guys. Prof, did you finish explaining?
Chris, do you see what is on the screen right now? Do you
Yes.
see this Chozo?
It's a
this
mega
Chozo ass
god.
man?
Yeah, it's
This Chozo.
huge. It's a little gargoyle, bro. A fallen angel.
This is this is awful.
Ooh, Stitchy. Anyways,
I
what's
would have
Prof?
killed myself. I would have killed myself live on stream. You would get to edit me killing myself, I guess.
What about Prof? Where's Prof?
She would see, I guess. She would hear me kill myself, yeah.
No, I mean, where is she?
Oh, I don't know. You showed up and she fled.
I have to go water my bird because he's flapping his little wings, and I'm like, oh, I gotta help you out, King. But like, yeah, did you already do the explanation?
Some of it, I explained that Alucard just kept talking to you, and then said that you were his only friend, and I said this is when Curbs in the Smash Gang stepped in for an intervention.
I feel like we're
No,
having a
that's-
little documentary.
It all started on Ask Alucard and Dr. Curbs.
I'm
Can
gonna
you?
die.
No, distract yourself. Can you talk about your experience with Mr. Tepes while I go water my birds?
Fuck! Shit! God! Fuck!
Is that a yes or no?
Me? I have
Yeah.
had no interaction with him.
Yes, you do. I mean, you don't, but you have a past. You definitely have
Yeah,
a past.
you have a pass. Talk about it.
I've tried to get his attention and nothing has worked. And you know what? That's fine.
Prof,
Grant-
if you would like to collaborate and
Fuck!
talk Stitchy through their experience
Jesus!
while I go water my
I'm
birds,
gonna fucking kill myself. I'm gonna fucking end my own life.
I will be
I'm
back.
gonna fucking kill myself. And if
It's
I do,
gonna-
I won't have to pay bills ever again, and I won't have to think about Dracula ever again. I'll be
It's gonna
dead.
okay. But what about Sova?
I wish I
Anyway.
could take more than one damage. I'm gamer raging, bro. I'm getting ready to call. The Gamer Society, and they're gonna come and cancel this game.
Not Castlevania.
They're gonna come
Anyway.
cancel this game for being political, bro. It's gonna happen. Like, when I call the Gamer Society, it's over. It's done.
No. For the people out there, they off tangent, well, on a tangent. Basically, the story with Stitchy and Alucard Fahrenheit happens is that, you know, Stitchy has been trying to get Alucard to follow them for at least months now, if not a year.
It's been
And-
longer than months.
Is longer than months, and Alucard just has not done that, you know? Stitchy has been on Ask Alucard. We've added Stitchy
I was a
a lot.
host.
A co-host of Ask Alucard, and like Alucard just would not bite at all. It's a little humor for the fans out there. Anyway, and that's it really. It's been a long road, and it's still a long road. Oh, confused Stitchy. I can't really mention that Alucard has followed everybody else except Stitchy. Oh goodness.
Are you fucking serious right now? Are you dead ass? Are you dead ass? Are you for real? This is a little silly. This is a little silly. It's a little silly. It's a little silly.
Don't worry, Stitchy, you got this. Oh, this dude is good.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, it's fantastic.
So did you guys do your explanation thingy?
Yeah,
Oh, wonderful.
it was really in depth.
Oh
Oh my god! Please! I can't throw the axes because I wasted them all on that stupid fucking 5-head shit, and also having to be a bat to get through phase 1. And I have 1 health, and
Well, Stitchy, these are some of the trials and tribulations that me and Probe went through on our little gameplay.
yeah, that's why Castlevania makes me upset.
But isn't it so satisfying and nice?
I'm not satisfied. I'm thoroughly unsatisfied at this moment. Fuck. Fuck!
Yeah, all that happened was that Stitchy died. I explained the Alucard Stitchy situation.
Fuck!
And, now I'm watching, like, somebody fight this fight, you know, just so I can see.
A fallen angel gargoyle statue. That is
Just call it a
Dracula.
Chozo.
Big symbolism. Alright, maybe
Just
I'm
call it
not
a
a
Chozo.
Metroid fan because
It's
I'm
not-
sick of you repeating this.
What do you want me to call it? I'm not calling it a fucking gargoyle.
I throw my t-shirt away.
No. I take your t-shirt, bro.
Oh
I
my
give it a
god. Okay.
Well, Stitchy, how does it feel to be the only Metroid fan out there?
You know, it feels normal.
Not the evil laugh. Did you describe the Curbs' trials and tribulations? How he felt?
You know what? I did not explain Curtis Charles and
Of
Tribulations.
course. Go on. Go
This
on.
game is so hard.
Get
out of here, Kuwabara.
I don't care about Kirby, bro. I'm gonna die.
Stop. Give Stitchy the controller back. You can't play this.
Again.
It's not your
I'm
turn.
really tired. I'm so
My
tired of
sister said I
Kuwabara
could
showing
play.
up every... Go away!
They said I could play.
No,
I did.
no. Stitchy shouldn't have said that because you can't play.
Why?
Wait until we get to your game, and then you can come here and play all you want.
My game? All I have is a PS2 game.
That's fine. We'll find a way. Just go now. We'll come back to you. I promise.
Fine. Wow, guys, Kuwabara looked really upset. What happened?
What do you mean what happened? You let him play is what happened. We told you to stop letting him play. Then he plays, then he gets upset that we tell him we couldn't do it, and you're like, oh, but
I
it's
had to go to the
okay.
bathroom.
No.
God forbid I go to the bathroom.
We'll put
You can
pause.
pause it.
Yeah, we're doing a documentary here.
Anyway, Curbs. Curbs followed. You immediately got the follow back, you know, which is great. You know?
Hey,
As
look at
expected.
Stitchy.
I'm so glad that we're doing this right now. I'm so glad that this is happening right now. I'm so glad that we're making fun of the lack of follow right now. As I
I'm
beat
glad you
this
think
video
so,
game
too.
for Chris.
It wasn't enough just to get the follow back though, because we needed to get this man some friends. Like, he can't just have one friend. Him and his good friend Peach had multiple interventions with his father Dracula, and
course.
like, you know, a bunch of therapy sessions on Dr. Kirby. And like, I think it was by like one of the not the final ones, but like near the end of July, where he was about to have where Dracula went crazy on set. And Alucard was about to fight him off. He called Curbs and Peach friends. Wow, Alucard, you really do care.
The audience is moved to tears. keep on going, Pro.
I would be too, bro. It was such a powerful moment. He said something like, "Yo, don't hurt my friends," and Curse was like, "Really? You mean that on
Yeah,
camera?"
I saw that on
for the
TV.
record.
On the record! Can I get that in writing so we can document this in court?
And then, and then they formed the best friends, where, Curbs is his number one bestie, right next to Chrom. And then it's like, I think number 2 is, I want to say Peach. I forgot the tier list already. No, number 2 is Snake. But yeah, they made a tier list. Curbs is up there, Chrom, number 1 actually. And then they formed the best friends meeting every Saturday, which, should be starting now.
There is no love, there is no light, there is no life after death. This is it. Oblivion.
I think they're just best friends now. They went to the mall together. There was a whole trial though. They went to the mall. Everybody ate Kirby, and Curbs was upset about it.
Oh, God.
Alucard died once.
Did he die?
I mean, not during that, but the Alucard died after.
Right. He was on vacation the whole time.
You didn't even get Curbs a souvenir. Gave him this briefcase full of stuff. The week that Alucard left was actually the most trying part. We didn't even know where he was. It made total sense that he was on vacation.
For the documentary, is it true that there were a couple times where Alucard could have been a little kinder, reached Kirby a little better?
Yeah, like that night, it was right before he went on vacation, but the night where Curbs had to come back and remind Alucard to say goodnight to him too. All he got initially was a goodbye, Kirby, and you got a good night, and Curbs went back, and I was like, yo, hello? And you know what, I feel the same way.
I had to pretend to be Alucard just so he wouldn't be upset. I was pretty much ready. I had my art history degree. The minute I opened my mouth, he was just like, okay, cool, Alucard, bye. I was more prepared, but that's cool.
It'll take a lot to convince Curbs.
Anything else to add?
Curbs perseveres,
Sure.
and now we're here at a new best friends meeting.
Can we get Dracula on speed dial, please? For the documentary?
Sure.
Thank you.
Hi, it's me, Dracula. I'm Dracula, grr.
Sounds
I'm
like...
Dracula.
That doesn't sound like...
I've got a cold.
Oh, okay, Dracula. What's your experience with your son?
He was so nice. He was such a good boy. He was never the same when his mom died. Neither was I. That's the whole point of the game. It's real
Pro, any
sad.
questions?
I mean, why did his mom die?
Because they thought she was a witch.
Wow.
That's all.
Oh, get this man out of here!
Whoa!
Yes, it is I, Lord Dracula.
Who was that then? Who was talking with us just now?
I don't know.
Okay.
I think his name was Giuseppe, an Italian man. No!
That's what you get for talking about the Italians.
Bro, I will do it again. Fuck Italians.
Well,
What's
I guess
wrong with Italians? Sorry.
No, that's a fair question. What do you have against the Italians?
Oh, nothing. I just think it's funny to be against Italians, TBH.
We have questions, comments, concerns, the life and times of your son. We're making a documentary.
He was cringe. He was always cringe, the
Whoa.
boy.
Oh.
I hate to admit it. He's my own flesh and blood, but he was cringe.